What is up, guys, and welcome to Draft Analysis / Breakdown for Chicken Nugget League Season 3. So, this league, we have a bit of a different, this season of Chicken Nugget League, we have a different format for every single season. This season, we drafted a team, but then our team got randomized to another coach. So another coach got the team that I drafted. So a lot of coaches have bad teams, but they made transactions for 24 hours after the draft. They had chances to do 5 transactions, and that's how much they get for the entire season. After those 24 hours, if they don't use all 5, like if, let's say they only used, I don't know, 1. Let's say they used 1 transaction in the 24 hours. They only have 3 left. Even though they had 5 because they had plus 2. They had 2 more for the 24 hours. Okay, so let's go over the team that we got randomized to get. So I won't really have that much explanation about why I picked the Pokemon because I didn't pick the Pokemon. But I'll explain the Pokemon and how it is normally used and etc. Okay, so the first Pokemon that we got to the team, the first Pokemon that... Okay, we're going in order from Tier 1 to the last free pick. Okay, so Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, Mega, and then 4 free picks that someone else drafted and we are using. So, our Tier 1 Pokemon is Sabu Coco. You guys should know how to use Tapu Koko. If you don't know how to use Tapu Koko, it's basically like Dazzling Gleam, U-Turn, Volt Switch. Thunderbolt, obviously. Discharge if you're in doubles. Nature's Madness, Brave It. I'm just going over a few moves. Grass Knot. There's a few moves that Tapu Koko runs. I was actually, kind of proud that I got Sabu Coco on my team, okay? Because Tapu Koko is one of those Pokemon that everyone wants to draft, and I got it. So, that's nice. Another Pokemon that I'm really happy to use with Tapu Koko is Suicune. I don't know how good that Suicune sprite looks, but Suicune got the Crocune set with the Calmine, Scald, Rest, and Sleep Tuck. You also got, Toxic Scald, Surf. We're never on Surf, but okay. Ice Beam, Protect, Toxic Scald is a set. With some extra move, probably Calm Mind. It gets some weird ass moves like Shadow Ball and Signal Beam. But yeah, that is Suicune. A very bulky Pokemon. 115 in each defensive stat and 100 in HP. It's got 90 in the special attack, so it's got a pretty fine special attack stat as well. The next Pokemon on the team, our first Tier 3 Pokemon, is Donfan, which is a Stealth Rock user, a Rapid Spin, mainly used with just Earthquake, Rapid Spin, and Rocks, and probably Ice Shard knockoff, or some other covered move that is 4 times super effective against your opponent. Normally, I think it's normally knockoff though. Ice Shard if is needed for priority. Also gets Toxic, obviously. It gets Play Rough, which is an interesting move for a Donovan. Gets Seed Bomb. It gets Rock Slide for those flying type Pokemon. And now the next Tier 3 Pokemon that I've used a lot recently is Shaymin. We currently have Shaymin in the Pro Pokeball, so nice to see another friendly face, on the team to be able to use. If you saw my Pro Pokeball draft analysis, you already know what I run with it, but there's like Dazzling Gleam, Earth Power, Giga Drain, Energy Ball, Leech Seed, I run Healing Wish last week on Pro Pokeball, so that was interesting. I run Toxic. Substitute is pretty interesting. Psychic. So yeah, Shaymin 100 across the board. You already know that. You should already know that if you don't. Magical as the ability. So that is going to be pretty nice. When we get to our Z move users that I did choose, I will indeed tell you. The next Pokemon, the tier 4 Pokemon, is Novin. I am very excited to use Novin because I've never used Novin before, and I've seen other people use Novin, and I'm very interested because like Frisk, I can see their item that they're using. Infiltrator, I can take away like Light Screen and Reflect, which Light Screen being away is really nice for me because then I can just go in with like Choice Speaks Draco Meteor and Choice Speaks Boom Burst without having to deal with a Light Screen. I don't know if Infiltrator works with... Okay, it does work with Aurora Veil, so that could be really nice. It does get Defog, it's Hurricane, Leech Seed, Moonlight... Moonlight? What? It gets Roost. So it can heal itself without using Moonlight. Gets U-turns and Momentum. We already got 2 Momentum users, and it's Sabu Coco and Novin. Obviously, Draco Meteor. Its speed set is 123. So, I've got some few past Pokemon right here. We got Novin 123. Got Shaymin 100. We got Tapu Koko at 130. So, we got some pretty nice speed sets. And you actually see later on, we actually get a few more fast Pokemon and some slow Pokemon. So, our tier 5 Pokemon. Right now, you've seen all the Pokemon that were drafted onto the team, but this is Pokemon that I made a transaction for. The other Pokemon, I'm talking about the future tier 5 Pokemon, the other Pokemon that was in the tier 5 slot was Phantom. I'm just like, I ain't using a freaking Phantom on my team. I think it's because the person that drafted it, that was their team logo, so they're just like, I'm just going to take Phantom. But I looked into the tier 5 tier list, and so the Pokemon I can make a transaction for in those 24 hours. I got up Kecleon. Kecleon has protein and color change, which are both very nice abilities. Color change could be really nice to like them think I have protein. They hit me with some weird ass coverage move that I switch in against, and I get the color change. I know it's gonna be sick. Kecleon gets rocked, so right now I have 2 Stealth Rockers in Donfan and Kecleon. Only bad thing about Kecleon is it doesn't... Oh, it does! Okay. I was about to say it doesn't get recovery, but it does get recover, so... That is nice, actually. It gets Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, Substitute, Rocks, Thunder Wave, Power Up Punch, Ice Punch, Knockoff, Fake Out. Got some pretty nice moves right there, Mr. Kecleon. 120 in special defense. Rest of the stats are pretty but that special defense is very, very nice. And my Pokemon team aren't really that special defensive other than Suicune. So I was like, let me just pick this up over Phantom. The next Pokemon is another Pokemon that I made a transaction for. It's my Mega Pokemon. We did have Mega Steelix on the team, but I did make a transaction. I feel like this transaction fits more with how I play and a Pokemon that I am very like used to playing with, which is a Mega Beedrill. Very excited to come back with Mega Beedrill. I used Mega Beedrill in GCL Season 2, I think. And I just like its speed stat and be able to just switch in, then click U-turn out, and I think having Donfan with a Rapid Spin would be really nice to take away rocks, because that was a problem for me in GCL. That I only had a limited amount of time to be able to get over a very powerful U-turn, but now having a Rapid Spinner is very, very nice. It gets U-turn, Drill Run, weird as Giga Drain, which I did actually try to bring and get some Mega Swampert in GCL. It was hilarious. I got Knockoff, Poison Jab, U-turn, X's, Swords Dance, Foul Stinger, which would be really nice. Maybe if I get that off. In a battle, adaptability as an ability. So I think that really only boosts up for me. What does it do? Yeah, okay. Same okay, I thought that was I thought it was like the other ability that boosts up under 60 power moves. What is that? Technician. Okay. I thought that was technician for a second. I was like, that only goes to go to pursuit. But adaptability boosts up U-turn, poison jabs, scissors. Very nice to see that. The next Pokemon on the team is another Pokemon that we did transactions for. I think all of these 3 Pokemon that we got now are all Pokemon that we did transactions for. Now, the first 3 Pokemon... No, this one's actually not a transaction. We keep this on the team that the person that did draft the team did draft this Pokemon. But the other 3 ones, other than this one, is what I did transactions for. Okay, Pokemon that we next have is Infernape. I was actually thinking about trading it, but someone that helped me battle was like, "Hey, dude, don't trade it out. It's got good speed stat." I was gonna trade it out for Victini because Victini is still in the tier list, like hasn't been drafted. I suppose no one else wanted anyone else to have it, so they didn't pick it up. But Inferno's got 188 speed, 108 speed, 104 and attacks. I mean, the attack stat and the special attack stat, so it can run physical or special. It can run close combat, but then it can run like flamethrower or flare blitz or fire blast or fake out or focus blast. I don't know. Pretty crazy. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, something that I also didn't say about Kecleon is that Kecleon is one of our Z-move users. It's just to, even out the points a bit of the other Z-move users, because we have 200 points, and you'll see later on of the point system and stuff. Okay, so Kecleon, might run Fire MZ Fire Punch one week, or Ice MZ Ice Punch, or what's his most powerful attack? Fighting MZ Focus Punch. You know I'm gonna bring that Kecleon set. You know it in the deep of your heart. Okay. You didn't see a Pokemon. So next Pokemon is Metagross. I know you didn't see that. That Metagross is covering up the Munching Munchlax. Sorry, Sorry, Munchlax. Okay, Metagross is another Z move user. I just felt like I needed Metagross to be a Z move user because, like, Psyching MZ, Stealing MZ, Grounding MZ, Icing MZ, like, that's crazy. Okay, like, what else it get? It gets rocks, so that's good. Electric MZ Thunder Punch, that's amazing. That is literally amazing. What else does it get? Let's see this. Normalium Z Headbutt. You know I'm gonna bring that. You know in your bottom of your heart that I'm going to bring that. Titanium Z Hammerarm. Pretty nice right there. I like this Z Metagross. 130 in physical defense, 135 in physical attack. So, we're bringing that fire. Our next Pokemon is another Pokemon that we did transactions for. Actually, both of these Metagross I traded out for a Snorlax. Snorlax was on the team, but I was like, we need another Steel type because we traded out Steelix. So Metagross hits that pretty nicely. Now this Pokemon got traded out because the Pokemon that they drafted was a Avalugg, I'm pretty sure. No, it was a Rampardos, and now we have a Vikavolt that's covering the flicking screen. Okay, so we traded Rampardos for Vikavolt. It is another electric type, but it doesn't have this. It doesn't have ground as a weakness, so like it's fine. I feel like an electric terrain boosted choice specs Thunderbolt is doing a lot of damage. Okay, like that is doing a lot alongside Tapu Koko's electric terrain. It's Levitate. Normally run with either a specs or I've run AV, so AV, specs, Life Orb, or some sort of berry. I think I've run like the Rockberry, not the Fireberry, the Rockberry, um, against some sort of Pokemon. But 145 special attack stat. The defense stat isn't bad. It's 90, 77 in HP. Speed trash, but like I think we can try to work around it because Kecleon gets Trick Room, and I think this team with Trick Room could work. Not a lot, unless it could only work if I wasn't bringing main Pokemon. Like if I wasn't bringing Tapu Koko, I wasn't bringing Mega Beedrill or Infernape, the team would work. Okay, like it would work with just Vikavolt, Metagross, Donfan, Suicune. Okay, like it can still work, but it wouldn't work as well as it would just regularly. But yeah, okay, sweet. I'm really excited about the Novin right now. I'm just really excited about the Novin for some reason, and I'm just like, this is gonna be the best Pokemon in the world. So yeah, back to Vikavolt, Energy Ball, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, Crunch. Don't know why I'd bring Crunch. Not gonna bring Crunch probably. Roost, Volt Switch. That's basically all it's got. A hidden power typing. It gets light screen, so that's pretty nice. The last and final Pokemon was a Avalugg, but we're trading out that Avalugg straight away for a Zoroark, which I am very also excited to play with, because I just think Zoroark is gonna be amazing, especially transforming into like Mega Beedrill or Tapu Koko, which are Pokemon that people are going to switch out. If they have a certain Pokemon that's weak to Mega Beedrill or Tapu Koko, they're going to switch out, okay? Like, even a Landorus Therian is going to be like, hey, do you got HPIs? If I'm not Choice Scarfed, you got HPIs, I'm dead. So if I have Zoroark on, like, either Tapu Koko, Suicune, or Mega Beedrill, people are going to be, like, thinking very hard and wise about, like, hey, this Pokemon could outspeed me. When listening to it, like, it does get moved that can be like, hey, maybe this is still the Pokemon. Like, Flamethrower, it gets that. People may still think it's Infernape. Sludge Bomb, what Pokemon on my team other than, you know, Zoroark get Sludge Bomb? I don't know. Focus Splash could scare out a few Pokemon. Be like, hey, you sure you're this Pokemon? I don't know. Knockoff, we could pretend that we're Donphan and knock off an item. Or pretend that we're Beedrill and knock off an item. That could actually be pretty nice. We could also go for U-Turn, which I think U-Turn is really cool, because lots of Pokemon on our team, like Sabu Coco, Mega Beedrill, Infernape. I don't know about Novin. Does Novin get U-Turn? Novin does get U-Turn. Okay. So if a lot of Pokemon get U-Turn, that would be like, hey, maybe you are still this Pokemon. Like, if I'm disguised as Infernape or Mega Beedrill, I'm against a Pokemon, I click U-Turn, they're still gonna think that nothing's wrong with that Pokemon, and it's still a Mega Beedrill or Infernape. I just think Zoroark is gonna be sick on this team with Illusion, and pretending to be other Pokemon. I think the only Pokemon that would be like, maybe I'm not gonna disguise myself as that is Kecleon. Which I still could, because it could still work, but don't think of it as much. I think the only way it would work is if, like, it was really against an offensive special attack of Pokemon, and I wanted to be Kecleon. But I think all the other Pokemon other than Kecleon do very well as illusioning. So, that is my draft analysis / breakdown for Chicken Leg League Season 3. I think we'll have week 1 posted sometime this week, obviously. Because I think having Chicken Leg League and Pro Pokeball only is going to be really nice, because of one, I don't have to be like, I need to upload Pokemon Platinum right now, because I want to upload 2 days a week. And I don't want to just upload once a week on only Pro Pokeball, which is what I did like 2 weeks, like a week and 2 week last week's. Okay, The most recent weeks, that's what I did. I literally did one video a week, and I was like, I'm very disappointed in myself. So having 2 videos a week is gonna be nice. Only this week we're gonna have 2. We're gonna have this, the draft analysis, and then we're gonna have week 1, and then we're gonna have Pro Pokeball, like the week after that, and then we're gonna have Chicken Nugget League week 2, beside Pro Pokeball. So we're gonna have like 2 of those videos a week. So we're gonna have 2 videos a week starting from now. So hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to smash the like button and also subscribe for more YouTube videos coming your way. And tell me in the comment section below, if you can, tell me in the comment section below, what do you think is going to be the MVP of this season? Is it going to be Suicune with the bulkiness? Is it going to be Sabu Coco? Is it going to be Mega Beedrill? Is it going to be Infernape? Is it going to be Zork illusioning itself into other Pokemon? Is it going to be Novin just coming out some wins right there? Is it going to be Shaymin doing what it's doing currently in Pro Pokeball? What it did in week 1 of Pro Pokeball? It's going to be Victini under electric terrain. I don't know. Tell me in the comment section below. My guess is Infernape. My guess is Infernape. I think Infernape is going to be a real nice Pokemon. I think it's going to be Infernape or Suicune. I'm just like, okay, Infernape or Metagross. But I kind of want to say Beedrill. Okay, I think it's going to be Infernape either way. Tell me in the comment section below, who do you think is going to be this season's Munching Munchlax MVP? And see you guys in the next video. Peace!